Hey, Pat here, and I want to talk with you today about delivering leads day after day on autopilot to your business. Because let's face it, most fitness businesses, that's a bottleneck for them. They need more leads. They need a consistent way to generate leads so they don't just have to rely on walk-ins, on word of mouth. And there's a lot of misinformation out there. There's a lot of people trying to approach things in a way that almost feels antagonistic, when we're talking about the relationship of the prospect and the business owner. And in reality, it shouldn't be that way. That's why phrases like lead capture and tripwire probably are not the best way to think about lead generation. Right? Those imply that you and the prospect are adversaries, that you guys are on different sides of the fence pursuing different goals. And the reality is it couldn't be more wrong. The truth of the matter is you and the prospect are pulling the rope in the same direction. You both want to solve the problem that they have to solve. You want to achieve the goal they want to achieve. And that's the value you provide as a business owner. You're the person that can help them get there. You're the guide, you're the coach. You're the person that has the experience, the knowledge, the track record of solving these types of problems. And so now what we have to do as business owners is to really kind of make sure that we are visible to one another. So what I mean by that is there are plenty of people in your market today that want what you have to offer, want to solve the problem that you are so capable of helping them solve. They want to achieve the goals that you are regularly helping people achieve. And the problem is they're not visible to you. They're invisible right now. You don't know them, and frankly, they don't know you. So we have to become more visible so that they know that there is an effective solution, so that they know that this problem that they have is something that realistically can be solved. It's not something they have to live with. It's not something that they're burdened by or saddled with forever. It's something that if they choose the right path, i.e. working with you, it can be solved. It can be resolved. So let me give you an example of how something like this might work. Now let's say that you help people who have tried and failed. They've kind of been on that yo-yo cycle of dieting, and they've started exercise programs and struggled. They've never really found anything that sticks over the long haul. Well, at this point, they've had so many struggles, so many failures, they probably start to doubt themselves and doubt that there's even a resolution out there, that this is just who they are. They're somebody who can't get over the hump when it comes to achieving their health and fitness goals. And basically, you can show them that, yeah, there is a better way. There is a plan out here, a path that they can follow to get the results that they want. And that's going to get their attention because you're saying something differently than the rest of the market is saying. The rest of the market is saying the same tired, kind of played out stuff. Come lose 20 pounds in 6 weeks. Come follow this one-size-fits-all plan that they all look the same. They're all group training or boot camps. They all say the same type of things. And they market a program instead of a resolution, a solution. They aren't appealing to somebody's desire, they're appealing to demographics. And frankly, people want what they want. They're not just, they're not just statistics. They're not just somebody who has a household income of X, or, they're this gender and they live in this neighborhood and they're employed in this way. No, there's somebody that has this deep-seated desire to be better, to feel better, to look better. And if they can start to see how, wait a minute, this person is saying exactly what I'm wanting to hear. They're telling me that what I'm going through is not unique and it's something that is solvable. So how can we do this in practicality? Well, the first thing that we do is we're authentic. We put ourselves out there and we tell a story. We don't just basically pitch the features of a program. We talk about clients who've come to us going through the same thing that these prospects are going through. Hey, you know what? Mrs. Jones came in and she had tried a dozen different diets. She'd tried keto and she'd tried paleo and she had done the zone diet. She'd done all these different things and it just never stuck. She never stayed with it. And then she tried these various training programs and she'd go through challenges and then she'd experience this deep deprivation and all in the quest to lose 20 pounds in 6 weeks. And by the time she got to the end of that 6-week mark, even if she lost the weight, she couldn't stick to it. She didn't want to feel that way and feel so deprived for the rest of her life. So she yo-yoed back to where she was before. Well, let me tell you, there's a better way. And Mrs. Jones is living proof. And so you tell this story about this prospect who came to you, you solved their problem, and now they're sustaining the weight loss. They're sustaining the body transformation. So we do this without anybody having to opt in first. We're putting great, valuable information out there. It's not just content. It's not just posting memes. It's not just using cut and paste stuff that, frankly, at this point is just, it's just information, and nobody has a shortage of information. They have a shortage of value. So we post something that really appeals to them, that they can connect with, that they feel like is speaking specifically to them and causes you to stand out. And so the prospect's trust in you goes up over time. Then you give away a gift. It's an exchange of value. Instead of a lead capture, it's a magnet that pulls somebody to you because you're giving them something valuable. So in exchange, they're going to give you permission to follow up with them. They're going to give you their contact information. They're going to give you their attention moving forward. So we give them a lead magnet, maybe a book, maybe a guide to stopping the yo-yo syndrome of weight loss, something like that that is very specific to them, that has a high perceived value. And then when they get this gift, they download it or they watch the video compilation, they go through this and they say, wow, you know what? This is great. I want to learn more. And then you follow up with them until they're ready. See, somebody may be interested early in this relationship, but they're not ready. And that's on their own time, right? Like they're going to figure things out at the pace that's comfortable for them. You don't know what's going on in their life. You don't know what their previous experiences are. But if you give them something valuable and then you follow up with them, you're moving this relationship forward in a way that allows them to trust you and allows them to see you as an expert, and ultimately allows them to come in and lean on you as a client and you being their coach that can solve their problems. That's how you're going to consistently generate leads over time. By identifying what problems you can solve, by putting great value in the market specific to those problems, so that the people that you can help are going to raise their hand and become visible to you. You're going to keep delivering this great content and you're going to give them something of immense value in exchange for their ongoing attention. Something that they can take, and when they download it, they're going to feel like, man, this is way better than I was even hoping for. And then you're going to follow up with them consistently over time, and you can keep your offers in front of them so that when they're ready, they can come in and take part in the programs that you have to offer and reap the rewards, achieve the goals, and alleviate the problems that they're experiencing. Thanks for watching. If you click the first link in either the description or the link in the pinned comment, you can get my latest book, The Ideal Business Formula, for free. And if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button for me. If you have any questions or comments or video requests, leave me a comment below and I'll be sure to respond. And lastly, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I'm posting videos at least twice a week now, and if you turn your notification bell on, you'll be sure to get them all.